It's 7:15 on Saturday, the 2nd of September. Let's see. Yep. It's 50 degrees now. It's warm, but I have the Kinko gloves on this morning. I got to retire the other gloves. They're nothing but holes. As you can see, we ran the zero-turn mowers around yesterday. Want to clean the place up, make it look respectable. I was just getting text from Antonio. He's down the road, his place. I was only going to clean up around the house, but Rita came out just as I was finishing. And she went to the barn, got her mower out, disconnected from the AC, from the battery tenders. So I wasn't going to tell her we're not going to mow because she was all in her gear, goggles, and long sleeve shirt. So we mowed the place. Not the whole place. Didn't do over here or the front field. I did the front by the road. And I was not prepared to do the whole thing because I came out with no gloves and a short sleeve dress shirt. What was I thinking? Because after Rhea started mowing, I got close to a tree, and the tree bit me. And I'm riding around, feeling my shirt get wet, and look at my sleeve, and it's covered in blood. So, a nice little puncture wound, I guess. Oh, I gotta take this camera out of my pocket. What am I thinking? So, went in, cleaned the shirt up, put it in for the wash, put the long sleeve shirt on, and gloves, and back out and board. I cleaned the place up because we have a barbecue going here today. Sounds like a vehicle coming. Yep. Huh. Both ways. Where's the Mecca? Looks like Jim. Can't tell yet, I can't see the color. Nope. Morning. That's Joe, that's good. He lives down the road a piece, Felicity Farm Road. He probably has Jackson in there with him, his son, his oldest son. I doubt they're going fishing. They're probably going out to check bear traps, bear bait. I have to Google to see what Bancroft is. I guess that's where he's working. I don't know. Well, nothing on the cellular game cameras overnight. There was a hare yesterday evening. Oh, I guess 6 o'clock. Wasn't sure what it was. Had to download the picture and zoom it up or enlarge it. Whatever. Well, sunrise is at 5:55. Sunset's at 7:18. I think this is like the 8th or 9th day in a row of beautiful weather. I'm Flynn. Joe Osgood flies a drone. I have to find out whether he passed his Part 107 FAA test. The damn government wants you to have a license if you want to fly your drone to make money. Can't fly a drone above 400 feet, ground level, above ground level. You can't fly in restricted airspace. But the stupid test, the FAA, you have to know all the flying charts, all sorts of stupid shit. To take an online course, it's like $200, thereabouts. But then you have to go to Augusta, which is a 2-hour trip each way. No testing online. And for what? So you can fly less than 400 feet. And they're coming out with new restrictions. You're going to have to register with a service, pay an annual fee to be able to fly, even fly, take off. You don't have to have internet access where you try to fly. And if you go to your place, even if you have you buy the annual service fee. If you go to your place to fly, and for some reason you can't get internet access, but it might be a beautiful day, you still can't fly. Your drone won't be able to take off. Come on, bud, get out of there. Well, today's the first Saturday of the month. First and third Saturdays of the month, we have breakfast at the Snowmobile Club. I talked about that yesterday. All you can eat, $8. We'll be going there shortly. Not sure where Brother Tom's going to go. So come on, bud. Well, the water in the road, the potholes is finally dry. Well, not all of it. I saw some water there. 150 feet, 200 feet down the road. Got a woodpecker. I see him. I hear him. I'm sure the breakfast is going to be packed this morning, holiday weekend. Look how red those apples are. If we do go to breakfast, I'll have to bring a check and swing by Tom Linscott's house on the way back. Never got his invoice, but I have to base it on last year's delivery, so the price is the same. Now, I'm glad I didn't put the car hard on, because it would have been overheated by now. Rita had washed the Canadian tuxedo and hung it in the laundry room. That's why I didn't have it on yesterday, but yesterday was a lot colder. Speaking of colder, I ended up changing out the LCD on my weather station for, I guess, a month, maybe more. The weather station hasn't been producing daily graphs of pretty much anything, because it wasn't syncing up with the outdoor sensor. I replaced the outdoor sensor and got it to link up briefly, but then it stopped communicating again. So I replaced the LCD, and right away she picked up the outdoor sensor, and it's been online for, I guess 18 hours. But the daily graph, daily and 2-day graphs are still not correct. The weekly graph is showing data from yesterday. I don't understand why the daily graph and the 2-day graph are still black. It all comes from the same program. Well, that ride, a couple more days. I haven't rebooted the weather server in a couple months. I did restart the software yesterday, but that didn't fix it. Flynn. Flynn. Oh boy, what the hell is that? Flynn, get out, get. Some critters innards. That's weird. really weird. I guess maybe a coyote caught a rabbit. Well, if it gets too warm, Flynn's not going to be able to go with us to breakfast. Don't want him sitting on a hot truck. I guess the excavator still at Eli's. Flynn, come on. Flynn. Well, we went to town yesterday to buy supplies for the barbecue. I picked up some propane. Well, I didn't pick it up. I had the tank refilled. .4 gallons, I think it took. Like, come on. Like, come on. Flynn. Let's go. Hold on a second. Gotta open the jacket here. I'm overheating. Mosquito. My watch is all covered in pine stuff. I'm getting too close to getting too close to pine trees while I'm mowing the grass. First time it happened, I thought it broke the watch face, but just pine sap, whatever you want to call it. That's coming off my head. So Rita's menu for today is barbecued pork tenderloin, some steak, deviled eggs, noodle salad, potato salad, and if anybody wants them, we'll cook up some hot dogs. Well, we picked up 2 steaks. We have 3 pork tenderloins. Yep. And changing the tank on the barbecue, I opened up this battery pack, and those batteries are for the gas control. It says LEDs in the 6 burner controls, so you can barbecue at night. There's not an LED in the grill area, but in the burners. So you turn your gas on, but you can't see what you're cooking unless you have a flashlight or a head-mounted flashlight. I don't know what they call this. Anyway, apparently, because you get so much snow, and the grill was 30 inches deep in snow, which had the battery pack below the snow level, but it wasn't in water. But apparently water got into it, and one of the ends of the batteries were rusted over, so it wasn't getting power. I thought I had to replace the batteries, but I tested the voltage on the 3 that had good connectors, and 1.6 volts. I was surprised. So I scraped the rust off the last battery. That too had 1.6 volts. Scraped the connectors off inside the battery pack where the rust had formed, and put the batteries back in, and now she illuminates. Ooh, it's hot. 10 days since we had rain. But I guess the sun being low in the sky is not heating up the dirt here enough to cook off that water. Everybody knows everybody up here. Well, that's a little bit of exaggeration. And I watched Main Girl Outdoor channel the other day, where she was making bread, and Joe, her husband, was butchering a deer that her father had a run-in on his motorcycle. I guess he probably totaled the bike. He broke a couple of bones in his back, a couple of ribs, but fortunately he was wearing his protective gear, including a helmet. The helmet had some good road rash on it. But I'd seen the article about the motorcycle accident. Actually, Roger had talked to us about it 2 weeks ago. And didn't know that she was related to the guy. Speaking of small worlds, when I got the propane at Waukesha, they register you there for when you purchase something. If you purchase so many things, they give you a discount. So she asked me for a phone number, and I said, New Jersey area code 973 yada yada yada. And she says, oh, just a vacation in Jersey. And I said, where? She says, oh, Mystic Island. Which, strange enough, is where my in-laws had a home. Her grandmother, the girl that was checking me out, had to register or not. Whatever. Her grandparents had a home in Mystic Island, which, just like my in-laws, that home was destroyed by the hurricane. So you can see on the grass on the road, I just got the street side here. Yep. It's getting warm. I worked up a sweat just walking with the denim jacket on. Actually, yesterday I was going to pull the trailer into the barn after I put Rita's zero-turn mower on it. I guess I'm lucky I didn't do that, because Rita would have been upset that she couldn't use the mower. But before Tuesday, I'll have to do that. Try to get the trailers in off the grounds here. So that's going to wrap it up for today. Let's take a look at the field. Yeah, she looks perfect. Hi, buddy, in the house. Alright, well, thanks for watching. 6:45, 7:45.